Well, it's crack-a-lackin', everyone. We're back with more baseball. I know most of you haven't come to this channel for any sports games, but I've tried to play some Space Crew and another game, Project Zomboid, that I was looking forward to, and I purchased a while back. And I just the hand-eye coordination, or I don't know, maybe the mental fog, uh, is getting in the way. So really, this and probably a football game there is probably what I can do right now. Hopefully, after like the major treatments are done, um, I could get back to playing some more quick, quick-witted. That's not the thing, but maybe like a more mentally, like quick mental task games like Space Crew. I could get back to doing that because I really do like that game and I want to go against that mothership. But for now, it's baseball's a little bit easier. Um, so we are playing the Norfolk Tritons, who used to be the Miami Marlins. Baseball in baseball with a DH is horrible, and baseball in Florida is horrible outside of spring training. So Norfolk, Virginia, again, southeast at the southeast corner of Virginia, so right on the border of North Carolina on the East Coast. So let's check out their new stadium. Before we do that, though, let's look at the injury list around the league. Yeah, we do have Cedric Mullins. He's out for quite a while. Hopefully, he'll come back closer after 1 month than 2 months. I don't want to put him on the 60-day right now. Um, Whitlock, let me see. Brett Gardner's out for a couple of months for the Yankees. The Yankees are having a horrible year. We'll look at the standings after the game. Casey Mize out for the Tigers. He was going to be a key part of their rotation. Mike Minor and Adalberto Mondesi, often injured, got a broken hand. He's going to be out for quite a while. Jose Barrios is out, torn Achilles, so he's out for the year, more than likely. Joe Adell for the Angels, another setback for that young, talented guy. Elvis Andrus, Kyle Lewis. Brock Holt has a broken shin. He's going to be out for over 60 days. And Kyle Gibson has some shoulder inflammation. Abraham Almonte for the Tritons here. Or not the Tritons, the Braves. Uh, Robinson Cano. So he's not out. He's not 162 suspension, but he's going to be out with a fractured arm. Archie Bradley is out for the Phillies. Jake Arrieta, this is probably addition by subtraction. Got a fractured hand. He's going to be out for a while. Let's see how bad he was doing for the Cubs. Actually, he was doing quite well for the Cubs. The walks were not very good, but yeah, he had 2 innings pitched. Mitch Keller, he's going to be out with a torn rotator cuff. He was supposed to be a promising young man. He had a potential for the Pirates. Was doing quite well, even though the walks were quite high. And so, yeah, that's it. And I think Blake Snell is coming back. He was 15-day. Machado. But it's really the San Francisco Giants are the injured reserve, the hospital squad here. So Stella McGee, Posey. Anyways, we have Felix Hernandez on the hill. 2-0, 1.64 ERA. Can he keep it up? I doubt it. I doubt it very much, but we're going to see how good he can how good he can do. So let's play this game. We're on the second in the we are second in the AL East, which is very, very shocking. And yep, we're going to go and Tritons Park. Partly cloudy. Yeah, we'll do partly cloudy.
Cross. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run.
Fourth home run for him.
Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Fourth home run here in the early going as they push the lead to 4-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chisholm.
Next up, Jazz Chisholm. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on the way.
I think he's from Bermuda.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Oh, boy.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We're going to get that with a changeup.
Play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 0-2, here it is. This is line to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No.
And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Has to be an error.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Oh, boy. This could be a very short outing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Brinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Good going, oddly shaped Batman.
The 3-2 one more time is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And a backwards K, that means looking. So you do the K, swing and a miss, but we're looking.
Into the box, Trevor Rogers. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
No, we're just going to do fastballs on this guy.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Let's see if we can get him with the curveball.
Now a curveball misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So it's 2
Got out of
runs
it.
on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Norfolk is on top, 5-2. 3-2 full count now. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 1-1 the count now.
All right.
One and one. Here it is. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Left fielder looking up.
Oh, my God.
It's a grand slam.
Well, hello, Orioles.
So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is
328.
now.
What a short left field.
The right fielder, number 14.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-1.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
slumping anymore.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris
First
Davis.
baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
The pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
On he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Michael Franco, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a double play.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Pedro Severino, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled away. Franco, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Norfolk leads this one 9-2. All even now, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
No batter, number
So
2.
the next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run.
Good Lord.
Three-run home run down the line and right. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
that wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
To the plate now, Lewis Brinson. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike two as the fastball is let go. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Grounded to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles, and the home team leads it 14-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Morin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jesus Sanchez will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And now in the box, DJ Stewart, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Austin Hayes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte on the move. Lays out, and he's got it.
Oh my God, what a catch.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2 the final score in this one. Norfolk with a big 17-hit attack. Trevor Rogers earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Keegan Aiken was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Okay, so we've played until May 9th. It's May 9th, so I think it's Mother's Day. So that's going to be our next episode. We'll play Mother's Day, and we'll be playing the Red Sox again on the MLB Network. So we're going to be 1:05 p.m. will face the Red Sox. We've had some bad marks. This is a given, 16 and 17. We had a pretty good April. We beat the Yankees 2 out of 4. Well, actually, 3 out of 7. So, and the Yankees have been pretty bad. So you can see the Expos, who are the Rays, are 21 and 14. Blue Jays are 19 and 14. They're having a good season. The Red Sox 18 and 16, and then the Yankees are 13 and 20. Everyone's slumping on that team. Look at the other standings on the Central. The White Sox are really pushing. They're the only ones over 500. The Royals are 15 and 18. Indians 14-19. Tigers and the Twins are having just as bad of a season as they had in real life. The Astros are first place by quite a margin. The Angels still have Mike Trout and Ohtani, but they're 17 and 18. And then of course the Rangers are in last. So the East, Phillies, a surprise there. Nationals, another surprise. Braves 19 and 14, hanging in there. Mets and the Tritons, who were the Marlins, the Norfolk Tritons, as you saw that we played and got our butts beat by them big time, are in last. The Reds are in first with the Brewers and the Pirates hanging on. The Pirates are a surprise, as are the Cardinals. Cardinals are surprised that they're down there. And the Cubs having just as bad of a season they had in real life, probably due to my roster edits, so that's pretty good. Dodgers and Giants there vying for first place. Rockies hanging in there, but the Padres are a surprise at 12 and 22. The Beavers, the former Diamondbacks, the Portland Beavers, 14 and 19. And let's look at major injuries. We'll look at the major injuries here. We have Mullins that we're still waiting on. He had a torn calf. Franco now has a finger contusion, so he's going to be out for a little bit. Tyler Wells, he was one of our good relievers, I believe. Yep, he was a very good reliever for us. And he is out with a pulled hamstring. And, of course, we have our guys still out here. For the Red Sox, Kiki's out for a little bit, but that Whitlock is still out. Stanton out for the Yankees, but Brett Gardner, O'Day, and Kluber are the big ones that are out. That's not going to help them get out of last place, I'll tell you that. For the Expos, Zunino is the big one here. All the rest of them are like AAA players, but Zunino is going to be a key out for him. He's a very powerful home run hitting catcher. Blue Jays are basically injury free. Tim Anderson's out for a little bit for the White Sox. Not a big thing. Mendick is basically a part-time player, backup, so that's not big. But Giolito, shoulder separation, that's a big blow for him. He was having a very good season so far. Head contusion, 1 to 2 weeks for Robert Osuna, who was picked up by the Cleveland Indians. And he was doing okay, not great, but that's kind of a blow for them. For the Tigers, Daniel Morris and Casey Mize and Jonathan Shoup with a torn groin. He was kind of struggling, but that's still a bad thing for them. Michael Taylor, fractured wrist for the Royals. He won the Gold Glove and a Platinum Glove this year. Very good defensive center fielder. Mondesi and Mike Minor, other two very bad injuries for them, so I don't know if they're going to stay at second place for long. For the Twins, Barrios is still the big one. Dobnak is a good depth position there down in AAA, so that's kind of bad. McCullers here. Urquidy is a pretty big injury for them. He was having a very good year. Zach Cranky might be his last. He's a free agent after the year, but this might be a career ender for him. 6 months, 6+ months torn rotator cuff. So he may actually. He was having a very good year too, and I think he was batting really well. Yeah, he was batting 300, and he had a home run, 2 walks, and only 1 strikeout. So with no DH, he was actually a very valuable starting pitcher. So yeah, that's gonna be bad for the Astros. A bruised hand for Mike Trout. Nobody else. Joe Adell's, again, he's been out for quite a while. Tony Kemp, that's a key injury there. He's a all-around utility guy for them. They still have Andrus out. Kyle Lewis and Sam Haggerty for the Mariners. Those are big ones. Let's see. Eli White, Brock Holt. They're not huge injuries, but the Braves have Acuna and Darno. Just like in real life, they're going to have them out for like 60 days. So that's not good. So they're going to have to make up for that. The Mets, Carrasco is out for a while. Cano is out. J.D. Davis is out now too for 60 days. That's a bad one. Herrera for the Phillies, he was down in AAA, so he's not a big one. But Archie Bradley was. He's a key component. He was not having a great season. He started off kind of bad, but he is a very valuable relief pitcher. Strasburg, just injury prone, so he's got a head concussion, so he's on the 15-day DL. For the Cubs, Nico Horner, I think he was down in AAA, so not big. And again, Jake Arrieta, addition by subtraction. Amir Garrett, Wade Miley, and Tyler May. So the Reds are really having some pitching woes. And down in AAA, some key adept people are out for 60 days. Brewers, I mean, not really. They got people down in AAA that are out. Broughton Underwood joins Keller, and Chevy Miller is out for a bit. So again, the Pirates don't have the pitching depth to really survive that. And here's why the Cardinals are doing a little bit bad right now. Carlson is out with a broken foot. It's hard to keep to make up for him. And Dodgers are basically injury free. Lucky them. And then San Francisco, still they have Jake McGee. Now they have La Stella out with a broken hand. And and that's it. So Logan Webb is out for a couple of weeks as well. Yeah, so that's it for that. What else? Oh, league leaders for the American League batting average. Michael Brantley, not a surprise at all. Very good contact hitter, bat 354. Jose Abreu, 342. Freddie Galvis, though. We have our Freddie Galvis batting 333. He's having such a great year. Vlad Guerrero, 333. Jose Ramirez, 333. Jordan Alvarez, 331. Trey Mancini, 330. And Mike Trout, 323. Nobody really big and eye-popping out here. These are all good contact hitters that can hit. So trying to look at... Oh, Nick Solak is kind of a surprise at 287. 4 hits. He got hits. He got doubles. Tim Anderson's got 12. Brandon Lowe, 11 for the Expos. Abreu, 10. And J.D. Martinez, 9. So he can hit some home runs, but he really does hit a lot of doubles as well. Triples, Ahmed Rosario with 4 triples. Yes, my sliders are bringing triples back, and I really, really love it. I love it so much. Home runs, Jordan Alvarez of the Astros has 10. Mitch Hanger, 9. Salvador Perez, just like in real life, has 9 home runs. Is vying for the home run title. You can see that Ohtani is not in here. Ohtani only has a couple of home runs. And so, yeah, with the no DH, he's not playing DH. So he's playing right field sometimes, but most of the time he's pitching. And so, yeah, so he's not getting as many at bats. Reno, the hero of the playoffs in 2020 for the Rays, he's got 8 home runs, so that's pretty good for him. But no big surprise here. Grandal's a little bit of surprise with 8 home runs already. But, yeah, these are all the... Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays, the catcher. Holy crap, 7 home runs. The Blue Jays are probably tops in the American League for home runs. Orioles got 26 RBI. Mike Trout, 26 runs. Cesar Hernandez, the Indians, 22. Freddie Galvis with 22 runs. Stolen bases, Tim Anderson, not a big shock, 10 stolen bases. J.P. Crawford, 8 stolen bases. That is a kind of surprise. Whit Merrifield, 6 stolen bases. Not a surprise at all. He should be, at the end of the year, Whit Merrifield should be basically the league leader in stolen bases. He's got permanent green light. Kepler's pretty much a surprise. Taylor Trammell was pushed into service with the injuries, and he's having a very good year over there in Seattle for him. 234, 301, but he's got 4 homers and he's got 5 stolen bases and 7 attempts, so good for him. And then you have a bunch of Expos. Look at the bunch of Expos with 4. So they don't steal much, but yeah, they have a number of guys who could steal. Based on ball, Grandal, 21. He's a very good patient hitter, Grandal. Trout, 19. Otubi, 19. That's a surprise. Vlad Guerrero, 19. He's getting that patient eye. Do we have anybody here? The Orioles. I've been walking quite a bit when I am actually playing the game, but we're not tops here. Vlad Guerrero with a 445 on base. Trout, look at all these guys, 400 over. Kevin Biggio, son of Craig Biggio, former Astro. He's doing very well. Slugging, Mike Trout. Of course, if Mike Trout's healthy, he's going to be the MVP. It's just no doubt about it. It's like Ohtani there won't have that same success, I don't think, with the no DH rule in effect. Wins. This surprise, Ryan Yarbrough has 5 wins. Cranky had 5 wins before he was out for the year. Josh Fleming, this is a surprise. Not a terribly talented left-hander, and he only has C potential, 73 overall, but he's got 5 wins for the Expos. Lance Lynn, 4 wins, and we got Jorge Lopez, who you saw he got hammered by the Tritons when I played. So, but he's been doing good when I haven't been playing with them, so that's good. Saves, Ryan Presley for the Astros, Romano and Giles, Rosenthal and Diego Castillo. And then you got Hendrickson, Holland, basically the same guys that should be leading the saves. Saves is like a very, to me, it's an overrated stat. ERA, Marco Gonzalez. Boy, they love the no DH here so far this year. Gonzalez, Eduardo Rodriguez coming back from a large heart. Nice to see that. John Means, 1.69. So John Means is taking that step forward. Michael Pineda, look at him. He'll probably be a trade piece for the Twins, so that'd be pretty good. Garrett Cole, Aaron Savelli for the Indians, Lance Lynn for the White Sox, Cranky, and then we have Justin Verlander, who's also healthy, and Robbie Ray, the guy who actually won the Cy Young, 2.54. Paxton is healthy. He's got a 2.64. And then we have Felix Hernandez, the former Mariner. He's been banged up in 2 of his starts, but the other 2 starts, he's been pretty dominant. So he's got to get those walks down. But how many home runs has he allowed? 6. Not good. But 2.68, that's a comeback for Felix Hernandez. And so I love to see it. Let's see. So we got home runs allowed. Wow. Framber Valdez. So Cranky won't be missed too much. He's only got 1 home run. He'll probably be slotted in. Waka, the Expos, only allowed 2 as well. Shutouts. Look at this. We got shutouts again. Shutouts where basically I think 2 is like the league leader in real life 2021. But here we have already 2 guys with 2 shutouts. Strikeouts, Sale, Robbie Ray, Verlander, Bieber, Brady Singer. That's a good one. Young guy. I think this is his 2nd year. Yes, it is. So 2nd year in the league, 2.82, 52 strikeouts at 44 2/3 innings. Good to see that going on here. Another young guy, I think, is Frankie Montez. I think he's young. No, he's not young. He's 28 years old. And he had a pretty bad 2020, but he's back to like his 2019. We'll just have to see if he stays healthy, because I think he's one of those injury bugs. And Felix Hernandez with 42 strikeouts leads the Orioles. Complete games. Look at this. 2-2-2-2. And a number of pitchers with 1. Oh, good to see. I like to see that. Keuchel only allowed 2 walks so far in 43 innings pitched. Wow, that's like Greg Maddux level. Same thing with Yarbrough. So he hasn't allowed any walks. I don't think any of our pitchers are in here because... Oh, no, John Means only allowed 9 walks. So, yeah, John Means. Whip, Lance Lynn, 0.78. Then poor Cranky, 0.84. Pitching WAR, 1.5 for Rodriguez and 1.5 for Cranky. Batting WAR, Trout, of course. Jordan Alvarez, 2.0. And Jose Ramirez, 1.8. And I think, yeah, he's got 4 stolen bases in 4 tries. Not caught stealing at all. So good for him. And Young Moncado, how many times is he striking out? Only struck out 22 times. This guy led the league in strikeouts, I think, a couple of years ago. Yeah, you can see. Look at this. 2018, 217 strikeouts and then 145 strikeouts. And, yeah, he's really developed. He's former Boston Red Sox, came over for the Chris Sale trade. So he's been a little bit more valuable than Chris Sale, I would say. For the National League, Corey Seager, 346 there. Mike Yastrzemski, that's a surprise, 342 for the Giants. Polanco, who actually was released by the Pirates because he was doing so bad. Now he's batting 337 with 4 stolen bases and 4 attempts, 7 home runs too. Very good. Freddie Freeman, he's slumping a little bit. That's what that snowflake is. But he's hitting 336. Adam Hazley, the Phillies, batting 333. Votto, 331. He's back. Same thing with Brian Reynolds, who had a bad 2020, 325. Phillies, Harper, 325. Brandon Belt, 324 for the Giants. And Alfaro, 324 for the Tritons. Very nice. Eugenio Suarez, he's another good hitter. Castellanos, 304. And Nolan Arenado, 305 for the Cardinals. We have doubles. Bryce Harper's got 11. Ketel Marte, I think that's what it is. Kettle or Ketel. Marte for the Beavers has 11. Tyler O'Neill for the Cardinals has 11. And then Baez, Trey Turner. No big surprises there. Triples. A.J. Pollock has 4 triples. Yelich has 4 triples for the Brewers, but he's only hitting 209 and he only has 2 homers on the year, but he's got 3 stolen bases and 3 chances. So he's kind of trying to hang on. He's slumping, but you know, he's relatively healthy. I don't think he's going to go out anytime soon. But look at all these guys with 3 triples. Oh, I love it so much. We might have double-digit in triples for a number of players. Wow, Mike Yastrzemski has 11 home runs. Leads the leagues with C.J. Cron. Seager's got 10. Castellanos has 9. Hoskins has 8. That's pretty good. Ooh, Jazz Chisholm, small guy, 5'11", 184. And he's got 8 home runs so far on the year. Wow, he's probably the smallest guy to have 8 home runs. Oh, Gene Segura has 8 home runs as well. So... and he doesn't have a photo. That's very odd, but okay. RBI, Segura has 28 RBI. That's weird, because he usually bats at the top of the order. So, runs, Pollock has 25. Votto has 25. Stolen bases, Mookie Betts has 7. Cronenworth of the Padres 7. Oh my God, Freddie Freeman has 6 stolen bases. Look at it. His speed is 53. His stealing's 41. His base aggressiveness is 33. That's very odd. It must be hit and runs, like botched hit and runs that are doing that. But he's got 6 stolen bases in 9 tries. Not great statistically, but. And then Trey Turner, just like Whit Merrifield in the American League, Trey Turner should be the stolen base leader at the end of the year here. Unless Marte overtakes him, because Marte's a very good base stealer as well. Base on balls, Mookie Betts, which is great because he's the leadoff hitter there. Freddie Freeman, 19. Young rookie Jonathan India, who won the Rookie of the Year in real life, 18. So you got him, and Hoskins has 17, but I don't see Votto. So, there he is. Votto has 13. So it's basically on top of the order for the Reds. They have India and Votto just walking there. And Lorenzo Cain pretty good too. 14 walks for him. He's atop the Brewers lineup. Winker, 427 on base percentage. Very good. Brandon Belt having a great year. But the thing is he has to stay healthy. Same thing with Corey Seager. Those two have to stay healthy. The rest of these guys, I think, are pretty healthy. I don't think they get hurt often. Peralta, Austin Riley. Yeah, I don't think they'll get hurt. But it's Lorenzo Cain for the Brewers. He gets hurt often. Belt gets hurt often. And Corey Seager is injury prone. Slugging, Yastrzemski, 703. Wow, he's 30 years old. And he's having a great year here with the more dead home run ball. And more hitting. And he's leading in OPS plus. But I see Bryce Harper climbing up on that ladder. Trevor Bauer has 5 wins. Whatever you think about Trevor Bauer, I won't put my 2 cents into that one, but, just let the justice system work its way out. There's some things there where it's just like, it seemed like, the woman went there like 3 times or something like that. Anyways, just that's for the justice system, but I don't understand how he was like pushed out of baseball for the whole year. Anyways, so he's got 5 wins. Buehler's got 5 wins. Oh, DeGrom, 5 wins, of course. Marquise for the Rockies, that's pretty good. 2.16 ERA too. So even in Colorado, he's doing pretty darn good. Basically, the only surprise here is Adbert Alzolaway, 4 for the Cubs. Not a highly touted prospect. He's 76 overall with a B potential. But, he's staying in there. 2.97 ERA. Doesn't give up a lot of home runs, but does walk quite a few. Yu Darvish has to stay healthy as well. Losses. Porcello has 0 losses. The Pirates picked him up as a veteran, and he has basically played in 10 games, had 3 game starts. He's 3-0. 1.95 ERA. Wow, Rick Porcello, he may be coming back. Neris has 12 saves for the Phillies, only 1 blown save, which is not what he was like in real life, but he has slumps, and then he does really well. Daniel Bard, 11 for the Rockies, Hand, 11 for the Nationals, so unlike in real life, he is dominating, so that's pretty good. And Richard Rodriguez on the Pirates, one of the key freaking guys for Atlanta that won the World Series this year was Richard Rodriguez. I think they picked him up. Let me see. So you got Buehler 1.16, Corbin Burns 1.29. Ooh, Strasburg again 1.62. He was having a comeback, and just like Strasburg always does, he got hurt. Home runs allowed. Logan Webb only allowed 2. And of course, like Alzolaway, the reason he's doing so well is he's only allowed 2 home runs. Shutouts, DeGrom has 2, and Bauer has 2. No surprises here with Charlie Morton, Woodruff, Peralta, and Hauser. The Brewers also, and Strasburg also having 1. Very good pitchers. Wheeler has 68 strikeouts. Scherzer's 57. So, yeah, no big surprises here either. Complete games, DeGrom, 3. Yeah, not a surprise at all. well, not a surprise with the sliders I have and then, the lowering of the home run totals. So in my universe, DeGrom, instead of only pitching 5 innings like he does in real life, allowing no runs, which really, makes his ERA, low, really low, obscenely low, irrationally low, I would say. Here, it's like he's dominating for complete games, so that's pretty good. Walks allowed, Alex Wood, Corbin Burns, Porcello, yeah, so Porcello's doing pretty good, and so are 2 Triton pitchers, so even though they're in last place, they got a couple of young pitchers to look up to. Pitching WAR, Corbin Burns of the Brewers, not a surprise there, 2.1. Zach Wheeler, Nola. Nola is a surprise. He had a down year this year, but all the other guys were basically top WAR for this year. Yastrzemski is a big surprise, but Will Smith, Seager, Kane. Kane was injured this year, but all these other guys are pretty much. Hazley's a surprise. Alfaro's a surprise, but Suarez, Marte, Pollock, Harper, not a surprise there at all. So, next game we will be playing. We will be playing Boston. I don't know why it's not showing, but it will show. We'll be playing the Red Sox on Mother's Day. Thank you for joining me. Get up my interlone.